Thanks very much. My business is Zen-Stick Photography, and with that business there's two main areas to it. One is the commercial side, and the other part of it is, I guess, the more creative and artistic side. So I want to talk about both of those tonight, and I guess how they sort of join together or cross over and merge. Commercially, a lot of what I do is, I guess, editorial sort of style work. I've been shooting for Map magazine now for about 2 years, specifically the space section of the magazine. This is really, I love this stuff, it's great. Every month is a different environment to work in, which is great. Some of the other sort of styles I shoot commercially are architecture, interiors, well, that's pretty quick. With my commercial stuff, I guess I draw from just things that I've experimented with and explored personally. So this is an old sort of stop motion clip that I just played around with some mates one night, and from this led to sort of TV commercials and stuff like that. One of the events that I think kind of kick-started my business or Zen-Stick Photography was an event a couple of years ago called Spark, put on by Alex Whitestein and Suryagraph. And this gave me an opportunity to go into a creative space and, I guess, express myself within that space, which I absolutely love doing, and I guess that also led to a similar sort of vein of work emerging. I did Brisbane InDesign for a couple of years in a row, and this event, which was the Floating Land exhibition as part of the Noosa long weekend last year. So I guess I like to really experiment and explore with photography and come up with different sort of themes and feels to what I do. These next few images are from an exhibition I held last year called Emotive Light, and it was very much about the exploration of movement and sort of slow shutter speeds, handheld, just moving the camera, panning, all that sort of stuff. So I guess it created a whole bunch of fairly abstract and diverse images that I just really sort of fell in love with. And this is all printed on canvas, so when you see these prints, they kind of have that painting sort of look to them, although they're actual just digital photographic images. One of my other, I guess, passions in life is rock climbing, and a few years ago I was fortunate enough to be part of a business called Urban Climb, and this was an opportunity for me to sort of combine my climbing background and skills with photography, just to capture some sort of fairly unique style of images and photography. Being able to sort of hang on the end of a rope and put myself into environments that I guess just normally aren't accessible for, I guess, most photographers. So that's something I really love doing and enjoy, and both, I guess, commercially with some of the architecture stuff and recreationally some of the images that I shoot. It's a lot of fun, and I love being out into these sort of places and hanging on ropes and stuff like that. I guess another plus from this recreational sort of side and passion is being just in nature and immersed in just diversity all the time. So having my camera with me in these places is a real gift. This and the next image are from my most recent exhibition called Landscape, and it basically just featured landscape images taken mainly through Australia and a few through New Zealand, and again it's just a collection of nature. Something else I feel pretty fortunate to have in my life is a group of people and friends around me who are also very creative. and a bunch of those people are quite into, I guess, performance and theatre and acting and that sort of stuff. So it's whenever possible, I sort of try to, you know, get my camera and observe these people and watch them do what they do. And quite often what comes out of it is very spontaneous and random at times. And I find that this is a really enjoyable way of shooting as well. And it's great because they're so passionate about what they do, and I'll sort of ring up and say, you know, hey, I'm doing this photo shoot tonight. I've got this idea of, you know, smashing water balloons over someone's head and capturing these sort of weird portraits, and I'm sort of like, are you interested? And they're like, yep, absolutely. So, you know, these are the sort of results that come out of that type of relationship with other creatives and other people who are pretty inspired as well. The last two sort of images, I guess, probably reflect where I'm at now with some of my photography and some of the things that I'm exploring and playing around with. Again, this is a very cool bunch of people that I've sort of hang out with and have worked with. This sort of stuff is kind of a combination of my photographs put together just to create a totally new and different image. As is this one. This is basically 4 individual images merged together to create a totally new sort of environment and scene. So that's about it from me this evening. Thank you very much for listening. Have a good night.